Luxury, low rent scalping. This is the Thursday order flow signal, December 15, 2022. And journaling's going to be all about not just journaling the big losing days and the big lessons, but when you've got a good day, like I had on the FOMC day, best in 2 months, you want to record what went right. So the context of location, time, and position side trim and trade was key to this low rent scalping. And the luxury was that I had the proper position sizing and I got there by trim and trading. I'm going to record the context of where my head was at when I was trading. So I've got that on one of these Renko charts here. We'll talk about the order flow, the charts, the price action, of course, the order flow. When you've got the luxury of having dry powder and you've got low rent in that you're taking scalps with not a lot of position size, but you've got great location, you're at a key time zone when it's best where you've got your edge and you're in there zeroed in for your position size because you've trimmed and traded, then good things can happen. I'm Digital Micro. Thanks for stopping by. This is the Digital Micro Trading Journal. Day trading for ROI payout, no trade recommendations, just a trade journal. 24-hour chart, the 15th Thursday, and we've got this little red bar on the candle wick here, a doji, and we're deep into Asia Globex, about an hour or two away from Europe Globex time zone pivot. And bears are winning this because look at this long candle wick here. This was CPI, and we had some real hijinks, BS going on with before the announcement, traders jacking this thing up above the December 1st Globex 1 minute, and then they just totally caved in the end of the day. And then the Fed comes in, and these are basically a doji red day. And here we are Thursday, and the signal is sell. This is a sell double algo signal with a delta of 123. The blue dots are the anchored VWAP from both CPI, 1852, and we've got the FOMC, 1841. So these are very important levels to pay attention to, right around the 9 EMA, 81 EMA, and the 3 EMA. So this is all very key level. T+2 November close. Also, this red line, not a coincidence we're here, folks, with this price range. I'm currently flat. Let's look at the 24-hour order flow. Okay, strength of the hits here. This red arrow is FOMC day, and the difference is look at this CPI day. So we had a big hit, and then we drop way down to the FOMC, and here we are in Globex. I don't really expect a lot of bullish. In fact, I'm taking Friday off. I'll try to see if I can get a couple of trades in for Thursday, but we are above zero, so the selling is being absorbed by these red histogram candles. On the cumulative delta, we are below zero, so we don't have strength of buyers all week here. We're below zero, and the pace is nothing to speak of. 120 minutes. So first observation, we've got narrowing Bollinger Bands. So that's not a big sign for me to be involved in the market here in Globex unless we get a very good move in the Europe Globex. Here in Asia Globex, not touching this. We do have an algo sell here, so that confirms the 24-hour signal. And I'm paying attention to this crazy CPI anchored VWAP, which is 1854. So again, bulls not winning because they're under 1854 currently at an 1837. As far as the strength of the punches go, we're at basically zero, nothing to really show for it. And here we are on the cumulative delta, and you see it was all green. Then we had a steep drop the last 2 hours of the RTH of Wednesday. So now here we are negative in the Globex for the 15th Thursday, and pace just not happening. trigger chart, the Renko here, we've got levels in the Globex on the Keltner above at 1846. It's not been touched, the upper Keltner and Globex so far. Lower Keltner, 1828. For price location trade opportunities, unless we're hitting a Keltner above or below, I'm probably not going to trade for the rest of the week because it's just low odds. As far as the order flow here on the strength of hits, look here on this Globex how deep we got on this strength of the punches. All we got here was an 1833, so that's well short of the 1828-29 that was needed. So that's telling me something. In the cumulative order flow, we're low when we got in here on Asia compared to the last afternoon hour or two of RTH. I'm going to add a bonus Renko chart in to go over the head psych I had on my best day in 2 months. Trade psychology for year end. What I've got here is a recording that was my Psych Mindset on FOMC pre-announcement. So this is where my head was at and helped me have the best day I've had in 2 months. Shooting a video with the trigger chart on the Renko 1147 East Coast time, and it is FOMC day, and we've got this Renko here showing the RTH, and you can see how price basically is supported by this red middle Keltner level. We just couldn't quite get to the upper Keltner, and look at the bottom Keltner that comes in 1946.3. The mid is 1855, and all I'm doing is scalping for location with small size so I can have something on short. I'm going to try to basically capture a lower level at some point before the RTH closed today. So the key here is a lot of dry powder. Keep the dry powder and just do a very small scout team short. Right now, I'm building a position at this red line, 59. But if I go and hit this upper, I will manage adding and then trimming and trading just to increase my location. Not the size, though. Very much got to keep the size with the dry powder so I can have ample amount to take advantage of the Fed pivot and the 30 minutes after the announcement. Okay, I'm going to pay attention to this yellow horizontal rectangle here because you can see this zone, the market profile from Monday RTH, Tuesday Globex with the crazy CPI run up, and then of course the RTH crash back down, back into the yellow zone, and then here we go, FOMC. They break it out of the yellow zone and longs get trapped. So longs have just been trapped above, let's say 64. So we've got trap traders above there. And here we are in Thursday Globex. So I'm going to pay attention to this market profile, see how it works. Hands on the wallet right now, totally in cash.